Why, hello, everyone. Welcome back to our little woodland survival. All right. So, I don't like this here. I don't like this here. So that's kind of what we're working on today. That being said, I need an idea for my roof down here. Actually, before I go all the way down there, might as well grab some supplies. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it yet, but I do have generalized ideas, nothing concrete, but let's kind of see what we can come up with real quick. Um, See if there's any block that pops out to me real quick. That looks like it's gonna be a no. Hmm. I do want to incorporate these somewhere. It's just I don't know where yet. I don't think it's this area. Uh, okay. Question being, how much do I want this ceiling to kind of recess, and how much do I want it to stay down? Because first thoughts are we have something like that across over every beam. Which honestly is not the worst idea at the moment. Kind of like it. Simplistic. I like it. I like it. I gotta remember this is gonna be villager area. So we gotta figure out a way to have it look nice, but not like incredible, but at least function. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, I was kind of thinking about something like that. Um, hmm. I don't think I'll do my kind of starlight idea over here. I don't think that's just gonna fit the vibe of this area. But I do think I want to. Okay. I wonder if I did something like this. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I wonder, because I am thinking. Okay, let's kind of try this. I don't know how this will look or how it will work. But I do kind of want. Okay, so we got that. Which doesn't look terrible. But what if I kind of went out of the way? Ah, shoot. Not that. Actually, do I want that? Hmm. Yes. Okay. We're getting ideas. I don't know how they're gonna look, but I'm getting ideas. Maybe. I don't know if this will work or not. So I'm thinking the edges like that. Yes, is fine. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how I want to do this in here. Did I have any slabs up here? I don't think I did, but I could be mistaken. I don't want to go overboard on what. Okay, I have 9. That's good. That's good. All that. Good, 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 good. Okay, perfect. Um, See, my worry is I don't want to be like too repetitive with my design idea, but I do want it all to look kind of uniform. So if I did something like that, kind of knock these out. Is there? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just got an idea. I don't know if I'll like it or if I'll hate it. Hmm. I have 2 ideas, and I think one of the 2 will work. I don't know which one. Well, we're gonna find out, okay? Alright. Glad we're all on the same page. I need those. I'll grab those too, just in case. And then we also need our spruce strap door. Trap door. Okay, so kind of what I'm wanting to do here. Something like this. Okay, so that'll be good there. Then over here, my kind of initial idea was the light in the middle here. But I'm almost wondering what it would look like. Something like that. Okay, I don't like it. We'll do that. And then we'll also put Bruce Trapdoor. I think that's our winner. I like a thought of that one, but like just execution is not gonna work like that. Okay. So now I got to figure out what I want to put there. Do I want to do? Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best bet. Something like that, 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 and okay. Yeah, why not? Oh, shoot, not that one. Not that one. Let me put that back so that doesn't mess with me later. Boom. And then we will take that one back. Is that going to be enough light in here? I guess so. Yeah, we're going to have a lot. Now that I think about it, let me just make all the holes that I can. At some point, it might not be. Um, Actually, I think I do want this to come in one, now that I think about it. Um, at some point, it might not be glowstone that we use for lighting in here. And we might switch it over to like lanterns or something. But since we don't necessarily have those, well, I mean, we do have the material for the supply. It's just don't want to use a crap ton of lanterns at the moment. I don't like making them. I like harvesting them. I feel like it's a waste of iron. Which I know it's not, but my brain don't work like that. Boom. Okay, there we go. There we go. And I might go through all this and find out I don't like this. But for now, we need to get our villagers down here. And that's something I definitely need to work on, is like whenever I build something, I try to like, finalize it the first time I do it. And in reality, like good builders will come back to something if they don't like it later on and fix it. But again, something I myself need to work on. So I might be doing some of that along with building new things, new ideas. Okay, something like that. Da, 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 da. Boom. Okay. And give me the dirt. And we can put one slab of dirt right there. Don't ask me why it's a slab of dirt. It just is. There we go. And then with that, we will put all of these will have a hole. Do I like that design? Yeah, I like it. For now. We'll see if I like it later on down the road. Oh man, excuse me. Oof. Ah, I'm out of stairs too. Oh man, I'm so glad we grabbed so much spruce uh, yesterday, last episode. Yeah. Otherwise, this would be a nightmare. Okay, we got that. It's a stack of that. Then Yeah, and then boom. Hopefully that'll be enough for now. Ah, shoot, I forgot trapdoors. Poopy. Ah. Not that, not that. That's the one I've already done. There we go. That's actually quite satisfying. Okay, how else do we go? Nope, not that. It's a lot of spinning. I am getting very dizzy. So apologies if you guys are also dizzy. But we're getting work done. That's what I'm hoping for. Not dizziness, work. I feel like we need to go on another adventure too. Here at some point. I'm doing a lot of building, which is good. Which is good. We needed this building. We were in desperate need of this building. I'm trying to think about how I want to do kind of storage. I'm trying to think one step ahead, at least. Um, I'm not entirely sure I have a plan for that yet or not. I think that's the end, right? Then there, I need to figure out what I want to do. Is this going to be enough light in here to prevent mob spawn? Okay, so what do I think? Hmm. Honestly, real quick, let me mine all this out. I doubt I'm going to like what I'm about to do, but I'm going to give it a whirl, and we're going to see if we like it. Because I did it for like an entire ceiling in my hardcore world. But let's see what it kind of looks like. Again, I don't think I'm going to like it, but we're going to give it a whirl. And I need to remember to build some trapdoors. I guess I needed to give a specific number, but I definitely didn't. So let me grab some of this. If you guys already know what I'm thinking, good, good. Um, I also probably need to go on a little sand grab because I think we're running low. In my opinion, we're running low. Okay. Why not? Over here. Let me make 16 or 17 total, I guess. I don't know how many I need, but I hope it's enough. I might have made too many. I don't know yet. Made too many. You know what? I'm not going to complain about that. So what about... Oopsies. Not that. So, stairs. There we go. Da, 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 da. Improvisation is fun. I don't know how this is gonna kind of fit in, but let's try it. Give it a try. Give it a whirl. Oh. Oh. Not sure how I feel about it yet. Oof. Hmm. Okay, that smells awful. Oh man, I was trying to hold. Yeah, no, that. Oof. Let's try not to do that again. Oof. I don't know what I ate, but it does not like me. Ooh. Not that. Jeez, it's still here. I know you guys definitely want to hear about that, but yikes. I mean, yikes. You know what? I don't know. I kind of don't like that. I feel like it doesn't fit the vibe of everything else. So, does that mean go back to something like this? I think so. I think so. I think in order to do that properly, again, I didn't want to really repeat anything, but I feel like that's such a drastic change that we can't just randomly throw it in here without any repercussions. I know I've been kind of slacking. Okay, it's not that noticeable. Okay, let's just... Okay. Hmm. I don't know. I almost don't like that. You know what? I think for right now, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I think let's kind of keep it and roll with it. We'll move our villagers down here. Okay. I think that's what we need to do. It's called coping. That's what I'm doing right now. Then after we get these guys moved down here, we can kind of delete all that. Then we need to find a place for our storage. And maybe instead of doing it as a room, we do it kind of more as a hallway. I think I've seen something like that, and I kind of like the idea. Um, give some thought here. My foot's asleep. Shocker, right? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna make a second minecart so I can just do them both at the same time. Oh, what do you mean we had two villagers? I think we only had one. I'm so glad we got all our thorns when we did. You guys saw that. That was an accident, right? Okay. I mean, at least it wasn't the mending villager. Come here, cow. Yoink. Hey, just like that, we have the front of the house again. Okay, let's try this again. Excuse me, sir. Don't ask what happened to your pal, your good old buddy. For I do not know what you are talking about. It's always just been you. If you think this is gaslighting, you are absolutely wrong. Okay, there we go. My one measly villager. What say you, pal? Let's get you moving. Don't worry, I got you your own little area that I made specifically for you. Right, right, okay. I'm glad we got that on the same page. Without further ado, I hope this goes quick. Nope, keep moving this way. Keep moving this way. Okay, there you go. You know, that's what I'm saying too. You know, I thought you would make some more friends, but apparently it's just you. Or have you been making friends and it's just in your mind? Because we definitely didn't have another villager. That is completely up to you to decide. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm thinking, put that right there, right? Ooh, that's a great idea, actually. Um, so I'm actually gonna put this bed right here. Okay, it's all yours. I was about to say, where the heck are you running off to? Um, so I'm thinking, I kind of like the idea of the this being like the workroom. So what if 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? So this is the middle. What if we kind of make this kind of go this way? And over here would be like kind of like the barracks area. Hmm. Then we can do the same thing on the other side too. And right here, we will just add that. Right here, we will add this. Okay. So I'm wondering if I want to do it two identical rooms like this, or if I want a hallway. No, I don't want a hallway. Problem solved there. And then this would be all the spruce wood. Boom, boom. Okay. Just so we kind of know what we're working with. Actually, no. These need to be recessed. So like that. There we go. That's better. Then in that room, I don't know if I want to do it the same size as this room or not. I think this would be a good size. No. Okay. Kind of see about that whenever we kind of start on that. Hmm. Let me put some thought and or time into thought on that idea. So I think I know what I want to do, but I also don't know what I want to do. Let's do something like that. And do the typical, yeah, like that. Okay, I think I can live with that. Like that. So now that we got the villager moved, what we got to do now is we got to find a way to have storage. Actually, how are we doing on time here? Okay. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Now that I think about it, why don't I can make a gold apple. Kind of need to hunt for another zombie villager, just so we can get enough villagers to breed. Phantoms. I should have known. All right, all right, all right. You guys want to be pickles? I'll give you a pickling. Wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, there is something that I ate that is not agreeing with me. Oh, yep. Uh-huh. Ugh. That's bad. Jeez. It's not like a little bit and then it's done. It's like, oof. Um, Dirt path. That stuff goes in here. Okay, yeah, I did put that in there. That can go in there. Well, I don't know. I feel bad tossing out chainmail because you can't make it. Little chickens. Hmm. Okay, so I'm thinking this direction will be our little kind of storage area section. Okay, we'll put that back up there. And the way I kind of want to do this is, well, I don't know yet, but I'm thinking instead of making it like kind of squared off roof, kind of like all this and all that, where it's kind of flat, kind of want it more of a domed roof area. And I think I do want it pretty wide, so I'm gonna have to have this kind of start out like the other one. Of course, I ditched all my building supplies because I was just gonna waller it out. Okay, so if that is a totem there and there, right? Honestly, I don't know if that would be. So I want this pathway to be pretty wide. So actually, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to think, is that wide enough? Honestly, Give me 1 second here. I want to kind of address like the size of something, and maybe I can do it over here. Give me 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Trying to find it. See if there's kind of like a set pattern size that I want to go for. I don't know if it'll be in here or not. There it is. I don't know if I'd want to do that big. You know what? We're going to do it that big. Well, do we want to? Again, because each section is going to be a little bit different from this one. Okay, let me check another idea that I got. Something like that. Okay, how wide is this? Ooh. I do kind of like this idea. Apologies for just idle right now. I'm trying to get some floor designs. Or kind of underground based designs. I've not gotten the answer that I was looking for. Let's just go ahead and make it. See, that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, And 5. Okay. Got something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that'll be wide enough for what we're kind of wanting to go for. How long do I want this? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. Because I definitely need to have a difference of area design. Again, I'm sorry for kind of uh, idling for a little bit. I do want to kind of see and get an idea of what I want to do before I just, you know, randomly start digging. Because I think this design might be my favorite at the moment. How wide is this? Because I'm gonna take inspiration from designs. I'm not gonna like straight just copy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out how wide it's gonna be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Um, okay, I think I might need to go. I know the middle bit is going to be. I probably need to get my Silk Touch pickaxe. Ah, there it is. Okay, good. So that way I can use the stone for something later. So with that being said, the middle bit, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, let's do it like that because that's going to be our divider here. And then with that, I need to get torches. I don't know why I didn't grab that. Torches, not the map. I don't want the map. There we go. Too bad there's not like an underground map. Okay. So I need 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I keep closing out my kind of reference photo. I keep doing it. Okay, so that's 7. For this design, we're going to need to go to the nether quite a bit. So that's, I guess... Okay. Here we go. Did I do this right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I did. Okay. How far do I want this to go? I think I closed out my reference again. Force of habit. Okay, I'm not reopening it. Whatever. So let's just kind of pile drive down the middle. I'm not counting, I'm just kind of going for it. I'm not entirely sure if this is what I want to do for my storage, though. That's the only bad thing. Honestly, that's kind of a good idea. Kind of having this as like a little, just, not a memoir, but that's the only word that's coming to mind right now. But I can have one of the nether, one of the end, one of the, like, cherry blossoms, one of the pale oaks, one of normal oak, just like stuff like that. Kind of like almost a seasons kind of area. Not really what I want to go for, but it's an idea. Okay, so if it's that to that, and all the way down. Boy, we got a lot of work to do. We built 1 room for villagers so far. We don't have a storage room. We don't have, a place for us besides, the main house at the top. But it has been very nice actually building underground again. Not having to worry about what the exterior of my builds look like. Just worry about the interior. That's all I have to do. It's quite nice. Um, just a lot of block destroying now. Maybe I do go and kind of face the weather so we can get a haste. I think that's what I'm wanting it. Yeah, the haste. Because that would definitely speed up our little mining process. So honestly, that doesn't sound like the worst idea that I've had. Not necessarily my preferred thing to do, but I think in the long run, that would be optimal. So I'm gonna just take this time, destroy a couple more layers, and then next episode, I think we will probably be heading to the nether to kind of get our wither skeleton skulls. And possibly, like get some more XP, stuff like that. Get everything, especially if we kind of go with the idea that I'm having, we're going to need a lot of material from the nether, which is good, because most of the time it just sits in the chest for me. But we'll kind of cross that bridge when we come there, and I might change my mind before next episode, but I don't think I will. So, and we're getting more coal and iron and stuff, so that's really good. That's another good thing about mining out places like this, like something like that. Like, you get your resources that you need while you make what you need. It's like, it's a win-win. Now, with that being said, your durability of everything is kind of, but that's why we have netherite. You know how many pickaxes we would have been through if it was iron still? Oh my gosh, we would still be working on our little area for our villagers. Working on that hallway. Never underestimate good tools. Right, right. Not the fortune one. There we go. Doobie doobie doo, Scooby dooby doo, Scooby dooby dooby dooby. I didn't even see the. Well, I probably did see that, but I didn't realize it was on the back wall. Okay. Oopsies. Boom, 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 boom. Eventually, yeah, that will be mined out again. But for now, we're just kind of going with the flow. Let me just see real quick how much resources we get out of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I was counting that. It's not like I needed to count it. That worked out better than I thought. Alrighty, Rudy Tooty. Very, very good. Very good. Actually, honestly, I can probably use this coal to top off my furnaces. Or at least one of them. I don't know how much coal each one needs. Oh, yeah, definitely not all of them. But that's the first one. Oh, yep. Well, it was a good thought, right? Right. Okay. Make our blocks. I won't worry about smelting the iron yet. Put all that in there. Put our iron in there as well. Well, guys, I hope you did enjoy the good old-fashioned mining. And, I mean, we did get one area done. Definitely want to work on a kind of storage area kind of sort of thing next. I'm not sure how this idea is going to work yet, so just bear with me. I might not go with the initial idea, but I think next time we are going to head into the nether, get some wither skeleton skulls, fight the wither, get the nether star, and then we will have a little beacon that we can use for our mining escapade. But hope you guys did enjoy, and we will see you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone. Everyone take care.